But thankfully the polls are now starting to show that people have worked out that it is the government, Labor, Chalmers, Albo, Gallagher, that told you things would be better, but the reality is they have got worse. The Resolve poll that I went into in some detail last night, the joy of having a Sunday night show, make sure you join us there each and every week, same time, but on a Sunday night. It shows that Labor's vote is falling to a new low. Their vote is down 12%, the primary vote, in the past 12 months. According to this pollster, we're now looking at Labor and the coalition tied at 50-50 right now when it comes to the two-party preferred. It also shows in that poll that there's been an increase to now 55% of Australians who say that they would struggle to afford a major expense. That major expense could be a new fridge because you need it, car repairs because you need them. Meantime, News poll today shows a little better for the government, but not in terms of its majority. 51-49 is 2PP, but Labor would lose 4, the Libs would gain 4, and at this stage there wouldn't be a huge amount of change when it comes to what's going to happen with the Teals. But this means it'll be a minority government. A minority government where the Greens would be the tail that wags the dog. The Greens who don't know the difference between profit and turnover. The Greens who believe that the government can set supermarket prices. The Greens who believe that they can set rent increases. The Greens who think that the federal government should be able to overrule the Reserve Bank. That's the madness that's on its way if the numbers keep going the way they do, and they will keep going this way because the government talks a big game on cost of living. But even when they're trying to pre-hype a budget, they're still telling you the single biggest thing will be too little, too late tax cuts. That's the reality, something that is certainly being noted by the opposition.
That's why we're focused on these cost of living measures.
They're kind of not believing you though, are they?
Well, I think people are doing it tough.
My apologies, that's Natalie Barr saying the obvious on Sunrise this morning. She ain't part of the opposition. But still, interesting when even Breakfast Television is now starting to notice in the cuddly little weekly chats with our politicians who one day would like to be leader, that Australians don't believe Labor when it comes to cost of living. Now, Australians may well have been distracted. The gallery may well wish to distract. But as they did at the last budget where they ignored the reality of the tax increases, in the last budget where they ignored 10 million people losing $1,500 automatic tax returns, these are the same people who ignore that $15 a week is apparently enough for a truly struggling Australian family. Well, we're on the ball. We'll keep at it each and every night. And when those budget documents fall, make sure you watch us on budget night. Doesn't matter what all the other coverage is. I appreciate it. But, you know, we'll be the ones that will blast a hole in the HMA's BS that, of course, the Prime Minister and Grim Jim captain each and every day.